Hello, friends. Namaskar. Good evening. Welcome you all to another enlightening episode of Revival Sutra Sunday. यहाँ हम बात करते about getting your mind, body, and spirit all around through spirituality, self-discovery, and much more for your holistic well-being. I am your host Sangeeta, an occult healing therapist, a spiritual coach, and the founder of Arcade Universe. And it's my pleasure to be your guide in this transformational journey. Welcome you once again. क्या आप जानते हैं कि साउंड फ्रीक्वेंसी की वाइब्रेशंस आपकी हेल्थ को पॉजिटिवली इम्पैक्ट कर सकता है? यस, देयर इज एन इजी येट मैजिकल मेथड जो आपकी हीलिंग जर्नी में कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकता है. I am talking about the practice of sound healing that can balance your mind, body, emotions, and spirit and help you to transform your life. Let's discuss this in more details with our today's guest of the evening, Dr. Ishwari Salian. Ishwari is an Ayurveda doctor by profession, practicing multiple modalities of healing, including sound healing, Reiki, aura and chakra healing, guided meditation, guided healing, Akashic record healing, access bar, and much more. Hello Ishwari, I'm super happy to welcome you here today. आज आपसे जानेंगे all about sound healing.
Hi Sangeeta. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me on your show. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, pleasure is all mine. Thank you for coming. Thank you. So let's start today's session with the basic question to begin with. Like, what is sound healing? होता क्या है ये sound healing? How it works and कैसे influence करता है हमारे brain waves को? How it works?
Sound healing is a healing modality where you're using sound to heal a person. So sound is toned out in a particular frequency, and that frequency is used for healing the person in sound healing. And there are multiple instruments that are used in sound healing. By far the most famous and known by people instrument is the singing bowl or the singing bowls, and they are like the hallmark of sound healing, you can say. Singing bowls are like the hallmark of sound healing. However, I would like to put a note here that they are not all the whole and soul.
I would like to know what are all
They
the
are
other instruments that contribute to the sound healing, what are used for sound healing, apart from the singing bowl, like.
Okay, there are multiple instruments that are used. Before I talk about the instruments, I want to make one mark here that the biggest instrument is the human body itself. And the human voice box in itself. Okay, the very human body has micro sounds that are emitted every microsecond, which are not heard by the human ear because they are of a very lesser frequency. But there are sound waves emitted by the human body itself. So it is the biggest sound machine in itself, and it has the singing bowl of itself installed, which is the voice.
Actually.
Yes, it has the biggest singing bowl gifted by the nature itself, which is the voice box. So that is the best, nature gifted machine available to every human being. On that note, I will give you a small glimpse of some of the other instruments that are used in sound healing. Just give me a moment. So this instrument that you're seeing on the screen, this is called as a storm drum. Okay. So when you vibrate it, basically, it's called a storm drum. Storm, like thunderstorm.
Yeah.
So storm drum ko jo hai, storm जैसी आवाज वो create करता है, and it is used to shake out certain very deep-seated emotions in an individual. Okay, usually grief related
So
emotions.
some kind of
And
emotional trauma someone is dealing with, so you use that.
yes, but
This
those that are very deep seated
yeah.
and are not easily, जो बहुत जैसे कि इंट्रोवर्ट लोग होते हैं और बहुत छुपा करके रखते हैं, बहुत अंदर रखते हैं, दिखाना नहीं चाहते हैं, सो वैसे केसेस में और वैसी एनर्जीज के लिए स्पेशली जो बहुत अंदर सीक्रेटिवली है, किसी को पता भी नहीं है कि वो उनके अंदर है, वैसी फ्रीक्वेंसीज के लिए ये स्टॉर्म ड्रम बहुत अच्छा काम करता है. ओके, दिस इज कॉल्ड द मेटालोफोन. ओके, तो काफी हद तक बच्चों का जो जाइलोफोन होता है उसकी तरह ही दिखता है ये, लेकिन ये हाँ थोड़ा हायर लेवल का आप बोल सकते हो कि जाइलोफोन है. एंड इसको भी ये सेम अपने डोरेमीफा सोलाटिडो को ही बजाता है, सारे गामा पदा नीसा ही इसमें आएगा, लेकिन हाँ, it is just used the kind of metallic sound that it creates. It gives a soothing feeling, so that is used by the sound healers.
So do
Next.
everyone, I mean all the sound healers use this kind of different instruments, or
it's their choice actually. Not everyone technically keeps every instrument, but these are just various instruments that definitely all sound healers get trained for. Then as and when they open their sound healing practices, it's their choice which ones are their own personal favorites. They prefer to stick on with them and keep them and practice them.
This
is another one. It's called
this singing bowl one, so not all this kind of instruments are that.
Yeah, I know that is why I said, because they are the most famous ones, and लोगों के लिए sound healing या sound therapy यानी कि सिर्फ singing bowl ही रहता है usually.
Correct.
It's like हाँ, वो ऐसा नामकरण किया गया होता है already दिमाग में बैठी हुई रहती है. तो मैंने वही उस क्या बोलते हैं उसको तोड़ने के लिए, उस इमेज को तोड़ने के लिए I just brought this out.
This is really interesting fact.
Yeah. So this is called as a swinging chime, and swinging chime is something that is quite often used when sound healing is done in masses, in bigger masses, no?
Okay.
So because we swung, you can swing it around. So swinging gives a different flow of the sound. Therefore, to swing the sound around and move it around the room, the healer usually walks around the room with swinging of this particular chime, and that gives a different sound vibration around. So this is a swinging chime. It is usually used in mass healing. It can be used even in one-to-one healing also. But yeah, definitely one of the favorites for the healers when they go for mass healing.
So it has 9 pipes, I can see, right? So it's like all the
numbers can differ. The numbers can technically differ. You can have longer ones, you have shorter ones also, but this is a standard one.
Okay, nice. Wow. So I had no idea on this different instruments used. As you rightly said, a singing bowl, he overly famous.
So that's there. Then the final and my one of my personal favorites. Okay, why is this? My personal favorites. This looks like what in South India is called as the Karatala. Or
this I have seen.
I think northern parts it's called as the Manjira. Some people call it as Manjira, some people call it as Kartal. But this is not that. This is not the Indian version. This is more of the East Asian version, the Buddhist tradition version.
The symbols I think signify something. So I can see the symbols.
And उसका अंदर का भी side इस image में खैर दिख नहीं रहा है, लेकिन अंदर का भी अगर side देखते हैं ना, तो it doesn't have the same cupping like our Indian symbol.
Okay.
So
it looks like the Kartal thing. So
It looks like that. That's why I said it looks like the Indian kartal, but it is not even used in the same way. Like kartal को अंदर की तरफ से बजाया जाता है, अगर आपको पता हो ना, जब हम इसको बजाते हैं तो the inner side of that is used. Here just the outer rims are, clinged to each other. They're just struck against each other to bring the bell-alike sound, and that carries significance. It is usually used in
symbols also having some meaning, like whatever is there.
Different people use different symbols. Technically, they are just the auspicious symbols. Like they are the Taoist symbols usually, जो Chinese and मतलब Chinese tradition में जो auspicious symbols जितने होते हैं ना, वही सारे है. Lion है, conch shell है, and the Chinese swastik you can see and all that. But all in all, nutshell ये है कि auspiciousness के लिए वो वो उसका सिंबलाइजेशन होता है, उसका रिप्रेजेंटेशन होता है ऑस्पिशियसनेस का. तो उनकी शादियों में, उनके कोई भी बड़े बड़े इवेंट्स में ना, ये बेल हमेशा रहता है. इसको टिंगचा बेल बोलते हैं. इट्स कॉल्ड एज अ टिंगचा बेल, पर इट्स प्रोनाउंस एज टिंगचा और टिंगशा आल्सो. टिंगचा, तो टिंगचा बोलो या टिंगचा बोलो, it's an auspicious bell. It's for us it is a symbol. For them they call it as a bell because it is struck just like a bell. And जैसे हम आरतियों में घंटी बजाते हैं ना, वैसे उनके यहाँ पूजा करते वक्त और ऑस्पिशियस इवेंट्स के टाइम पे ये बजाया जाता है. एंड in sound healing, this is used during the sound healing session for either just the starting, and 99% it is used at the ending of the healing to bring back the person to their current moment, breath and time.
Okay.
This sound is used. So this is the tincture bell.
Wow.
And then of course सबका favorite तो है ही our very singing bowl. Yes. And इसके अंदर जो mallet दिख रहा है ना, इसको wooden mallet बोलते हैं, या इसको mallet या wooden striker बोलते हैं. This particular image that you're seeing, it is a handmade singing bowl. Okay. So this is a handmade singing bowl. There's a difference that you can see. I'll share another image and you'll come to know that there are machine-made singing bowls, and then there are handmade singing bowls. Okay. So
does that differ in the sound, like machine-made and handmade?
साउंड की फ्रीक्वेंसी में फर्क आता है, बाकी इंटेंशन और साउंड का असर तो सेम ही रहेगा.
Correct.
तो दिस इज अ मशीन मेड सिंगिंग बाउल, द वन दैट यू करंटली सीइंग नो इनसाइड. दिस इज अ मशीन मेड सिंगिंग बाउल. फर्क आपको पता चल जाता है. थिकनेस अगर आप देखोगे और अंदर अगर कारीगरी वगैरह की हुई रहती है ना,
डिफरेंट इन इनसाइड टेक्सचर आई गेस.
हाँ, ये जैसे इसमें you can see something has been written and all that. So all that, और कुछ handmade में बाउल्स में डिजाइन्स क्रिएट किए गए रहते हैं. तो वो सब जो है वो हैंडमेड बाउल्स में नहीं हो सकता है, वो सिर्फ मशीन मेड बाउल्स में हो सकता है. राइट. एंड हैंडमेड और मशीन मेड में फर्क ये होता है कि हैंडमेड बाउल को जब आप स्ट्राइक करते हो ना, तो उसकी आवाज कानों में बहुत जोर से सुनाई देगी. Just a gross example or a gross analogy I'm giving. बहुत जोर से आपको सुनाई देगी उसकी आवाज. बट वो मान लेते हैं कि 5 सेकंड में या 10 सेकंड में खत्म हो जाए. लेकिन उसी के कंपैरिजन में मशीन मेड जो होती है, उसकी आवाज आपके कानों में इतनी जोर से नहीं सुनाई देगी, थोड़ा धीमे से सुनाई देगी, लेकिन उसकी आवाज थोड़ी लंबे टाइम तक आएगी. मान लीजिए 20 या 25 सेकंड तक आएगी, अप्रॉक्स. So like you can say the wavelength carries on for a longer duration with a machine-made bowl, and with the handmade bowl, it is the intensity of the wave is
higher. That nice. It's like so much into the sound healing, the difference of instruments. So it is really enlightening for me.
I showed you the wooden striker, right? This is another type of striker. इसको बोलते हैं felt striker for the singing bowl.
This is quite big one. So I've seen the smaller one strikers. So
The one that I showed in the image, that's called as a wooden striker. So that's used for something called as rimming, and this is used for the striking. So जैसे कि if this is the singing bowl, okay, so जब मारना होता है ना, तो जो मारने का जो प्रोसेस होता है उसके लिए ये यूज होता है, ठीक है। और दूसरा आपने देखा होगा कि साइड से सिर्फ घुमाते हैं, ओके। सो हाँ, उसमें ये नहीं काम आएगा, उसमें द अदर वन, द स्मॉलर वन, द थिनर वन, द उसको मैलेट भी बोलते हैं या वुडन स्ट्राइकर बोलते हैं, दैट वन इज यूज्ड. I just want to give a demo for the audience for them to just hear what the sound feels like if they have not heard. You can definitely go to YouTube and check it out. But yeah.
इज सो सूदिंग. ज्यादा सुनूंगी तो मैं अभी सो जाऊंगी यहाँ पे.
This was a prosperity bowl gifted by a mentor.
Oh wow,
So
so beautiful. Is
wish
big
you a
one
lot of
also.
prosperity and a lot of prosperity to all the
Everyone. Thank you.
audience.
I'm receiving with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So tell us about some history and the origin of sound healing. कहाँ से start हुआ था ये?
देखा जाए from the theories of philosophy, any philosophy, Indian philosophy, Greek philosophy, etc. जो भी philosophy में आप जाएंगे, even modern science के भी philosophy, उसके भी philosophy में या history में अगर आप जाएंगे, the beginning of the very universe, सृष्टि की जो उत्पत्ति है, that happened with sound. Science calls it the Big Bang. Indian philosophy calls it Om. Yes, and in the biblical philosophy, the biblical stories, it's about the sound that I think Adam had made. So Adam's first sound, and that way onwards. So
different cultures are taking it in different way.
Cultures have talked about it, but everywhere the creation ultimately has started with sound. Okay. एंड वेदों में उसे मातृका बोला जाता है. तो जो शब्द है उसको मातृका, 8 मातृकाएं होती हैं ऐसा मानते हैं अलग अलग, लेकिन बट यस, मातृका उसको कहा जाता है. एंड the ultimate one we know according to the Vedas is the Pranava, the Omkara is considered as the origin. But in any case, it is a unknown, not unknown, like a क्या बोलते हैं जिसको डेसिफर ना किया जा सके, जैसे लिखा ना जा सके, वैसा एक जो साउंड होगा, that is the origin for the entire creation. This has been approved of with every philosophy. Yes. That is the origin of sound. Now, sound used as healing, if we say, it is said that around 9,000 years ago, जब Stone Age चल रहा था ना, तो Stone Age में जब खाना पका रहे थे, the human species, what happened is कि वो stone के नीचे fire को रखा जाता था, and then मतलब stone used to be around the fire. And then even when they had to just बहुत उसको फ्राई, मतलब बहुत उसको रोस्ट नहीं करना है, हल्का सा ही उसको रोस्ट करना है, तो पतला सा पत्थर रख करके फिर उसके ऊपर वो रोस्ट करते थे एक्सेट्रा. सो जब ये सारे स्टोन्स फायर के आजू बाजू में रखे जाते थे, तो धीरे धीरे क्या हो गया कि वो स्टोन्स पिघलते गए और उन्होंने एक मान लो डिश का फॉर्म ले लिया. धीरे धीरे वो उसका इंडेंट बढ़ता गया और वो बाउल का शेप हो गया. और ऐसे अचानक से accidentally the human being landed up striking that bowl that came out of the stone, and the sound that came, that felt very relieving, and they realized कि oh, this is very good. So they started using that in master scale. जब हमको relax करना है तब हम इसको use करेंगे. That is said to be one of the first times where sound came to be used as a healing instrument.
In the era of
so the
Stone
first
Age.
yes, the first singing bowls are said to be belonging to the Stone Age, but there is, I mean, I'm not really sure of the excavatory, कि उसके जो remnants होंगे या excavations हैं वो कहाँ पे available है. I'm not really sure of that, but I've just learned this in the history. And इतना पता है कि the most ancient currently available singing bowl is present in Egypt in a museum.
Oh.
इसको टिबेटन सिंगिंग बाउल जो बोला जाता है ना, कि आई गेस दैट वुड बी द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन कि हिस्ट्री में कहीं पर भी टिबेट का नाम नहीं आया, लेकिन इसको टिबेटन सिंगिंग बाउल भी बोलते हैं. तो the answer is that it's most widely used in the land of China and in the plateau of Tibet, because the Buddhist monks का capital kingdom है Tibet, and they happen to practice meditation and use these bowls more for their meditation. And since compared to the whole world, अगर whole world को आप देखें, compared to that 2 times more it is practiced
exactly.
in
it's
just
like in Tibet or be it in China, it's more like widely used this. So I was wondering how come it was like going to Egypt. However, it is really informative that is coming from some kind of origin is like noticed in the age of Stone Age era. So that is really interesting fact. So sound healing जो है, so how it impact the body mind in like physiological level पे, and like is there any, while the healer do this healing practices, sound singing bowls or other instruments, so do their intention play any important role in this sound healing process?
Intention plays an important role in any healing modality.
Exactly.
As a healer, definitely, I guess you know that. And even in sound healing, intention is definitely the most important thing, because just the sound is there, but if the healer has no intention to heal, it is, because even sound has its own wisdom, sound has its own intelligence. Okay. The sound has its own body, and if it has its own body, it has its own brain. If it has its own brain, it has its own intelligence, and that intelligence functions through your intelligence, which is telling it that you have to go and heal this person, or you have to just go randomly where you want to go. So it depends. So as much intention you put inside your healing, that powerful the healing tends out to become.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So in physiological level पे also sound healing can help in for physical health?
Yes, okay, yeah, you asked me that question. So the answer for that is कि हमारी जो body है वो 70% water की बनी हुई, 70% it is made up of water, and sound has an immense effect on water. That it has been seen and it can be proved also. I don't have the right setup for it right now, but you can definitely find videos also on YouTube. And if you even strike a singing bowl, and if you keep a bowl of water near to it or inside it, you'll see the different patterns that go in the water with that sound. Okay, sound has a very strong impact on creating vibrations in water. That is very simple to understand. You can definitely understand that sound can create waves, because sound is also a wave, and that wave, when it hits water, it creates waves in water, and body is 70% water, so it creates wave patterns in the body, and that helps whatever toxins are there in the body and unwanted the free radicals that are there in the body to get alarmed and say that, oh, it is creating a wave, that means it is trying to push out something, it's trying to push out whatever it doesn't want, it's time for me to go out. So it decides to walk out and it gets detoxified, the body gets detoxified.
So like sound connecting with this body and like vibrations that it body like following, that only helps the process.
Yeah, the sound vibration connecting with the cells of the body, with every cell, because every cell has an intracellular fluid and extracellular fluid. So at both intracellular and extracellular level, the vibrations are created and is helping in the detoxification.
So is there any scientific research or something done that actually proves that how sound healing impacts this body?
Yes, multiple researches have been done. You can go and search on PubMed and NCBI, effect of sound healing on whichever random disease you want to check on. You can check and you'll get results of, if supposing the disease you have checked for has not been done, you will get on the diseases which they have done. They have done on an end number of diseases, especially in the countries of China and Korea. It's been practiced. I mean, the research has been done extensively. Following that, it's been done in Germany and Russia also.
Okay, so that's what I was coming to. What kind of like when you talk about healing, so like physical health, if I talk about, so what are the like what kind of diseases or something like sound healing can actually impact and help to heal from?
Technically, from my experience, from my seniors' experience and my own mentors' stories, there's not a disease that I know of that cannot be healed with sound healing. So there are everything, like it works at the physical level. It helps to heal the body, it helps to heal the mind, it helps to heal even at the soul level, like you can say the karmic implants. So I've seen even that being worked upon. So that plus using it for just cleansing the space. It's used for space cleansing. It can be used for cleansing and energizing the crystals, and it can be used for cleansing and energizing any what do you say?
So it can be used for like cleansing your home also, right? Or your place order. So what is like apart from the health benefit, like be it physical, mental, emotional health, what are the other areas of life in case sound healing can impact? Like is it possible to bring a change in someone's relationship area or someone's career or financial challenges area? So does sound healing also help in that?
Yes, definitely it does. I have personally also healed with sound healing relationships and even financial problems, and it has helped and it's given me a moral boost. So I'm grateful.
So how did you become like interested for the sound healing? So I would like to know that too.
How I became interested is, I would like to answer it in this way. Like for example, I'm an Ayurvedic doctor, and I've heard many of my teachers teach me this कि आपने आयुर्वेद को नहीं चुना है, आयुर्वेद ने आपको चुना है. So
that's how the healing modalities chose us, right?
Yeah. So I believe कि it will be very it doesn't fit to say that I chose sound healing. I believe I'm grateful that sound healing chose me. Yes.
So how was that an experience that you would like to share? How you came across sound healing and that made you interested to practice this? So of course it has chosen you. So is there like experience your
yeah, that's what I was talking to. I had no remotest of idea कि या कहीं सपने में भी ऐसा कभी सोचना ही नहीं था कि साउंड हीलिंग करना है, सीखना है या कुछ करना है उसको लेकर के. बट बचपन से ही फिजिक्स में इंटरेस्ट था और साउंड वेव्स की थ्योरीज में इंटरेस्ट था, एंड देन थोड़ा बहुत म्यूजिक का भी इंटरेस्ट था. म्यूजिक सीखने के लिए भी भेजते थे पेरेंट्स बचपन में एक्सेट्रा, एंड देन ऑल दोज घर पे बजने वाले क्लासिकल म्यूजिक के notes होते हैं, and then from childhood or from I think at least late childhood, I'm a big you can say fan or devotee of MS Subbulakshmi. So, and she is called as to have Nada Siddhi, उनको कहा जाता है कि उनकी नाद सिद्धि है. So and नादोपासना शब्द जो है वो बहुत अलग तरीके से यूज होता है. मैंने बहुत बाद में जाकर के उसके बारे में सुना, लेकिन उससे पहले ही मुझे ये पता था कि MS Amma is someone who is having Nada Shuddhi and is like the epitome of that. And since then I had this feeling कि नाद जो है वो आपको परब्रह्म से मिला सकता है. And I am very interested in spirituality, so I was like, I want to find out means by that and all of that. I was always in that question. I was definitely in that question, but I think I didn't have the time and space around me to explore it, so I just left it at that. I was only in the question. Then I think when the time and space and my own soul's journey came to the right time, I came across mentors class के sound healing का एक class हो रहा है, free class हो रहा है. तो मैंने कहा फ्री है तो चलो चल के देख लेते हैं, कुछ अच्छा लगता है तो फिर सीख लेंगे.
I think all this spiritual journey or all this kind of healing starts like that. Like, we start with the questions पे we keep on questioning. So that questions पे हम ढूंढते रहते हैं, and at the right time, or what I love to say is like divine time, when it is meant to happen, it just happen in that time.
Yes.
So since you practice so many modalities, so tell me, if how does sound healing differ from other energy healing techniques, and can it be like combined also? इसके कुछ और healing modality के साथ भी इसको combine करके apply किया जा सकता है?
So the answer is, does it differ from other energy healing modalities? Yes and no. First, I'll answer the no. No is because every energy healing modality is ultimately working on the principle of energy. Everything is energy and energy is everything. Sound healing also functions from the very same principle. Sound energy is everything, or sound is everything, and everything is sound. So that is the basic principle. Therefore, no difference. Yes, there is a difference. What is that yes? The yes is that the only particular tool that is used in every mode of energy healing is different. For example, in Reiki, you are using the cosmic energy. In sound healing, you are using sound. So that particular medium that you are using will differ from every healing therapy, from every therapy to therapy. But so that is the difference. And yes, you can incorporate other healing modalities, and we do as healers incorporate other healing modalities into the sound healing. We are given training also according to that, and if we have learned those other modalities priorly or together side by side, it helps us. For example, you can incorporate, not that you have to, but you can definitely incorporate Reiki, like Reiki symbols, in the modality of sound healing, and you can also incorporate your knowledge of crystal healing, crystal therapy into the
it can be used simultaneously together combined.
And it's that while performing the sound healing, those visualizations and those, like for example in Reiki, the symbols, they are added while doing the healing.
Okay.
And crystals का जो है ना, मतलब crystal के energy को invoke करना बोलते हैं. So invocation of the crystal energy and diffusing that with the sound is done to add to this.
So in today's busy life, so everyone is dealing with some kind of stress, anxiety. So how sound healing can help them to bring peace of mind in life?
Sound healing helps you to connect to your primary self. And your primary self is pure joy, pure bliss. Your very self energy is a form of pure love, pure joy, pure bliss. In Indian philosophy, it is called as Sat Chit Ananda, is Ananda. So when you connect with your very primary self, there is no stress.
So healing, sound healing helps to that, to connecting with your inner self, you mean. और फिर मतलब जो joyful state में हम रहते हैं तो obviously like everything will impact our life and surrounding around, जो stress को कम करने में और delete करने में life से will help. So it will sound healing does it increase the vibration of our mind state or life state, जो जॉयफुली हम खुशी खुशी दिन गुजार सकते हैं if someone takes daily sound healing.
Yes, that's what I said. It helps you to instantly reconnect with your very primary self, and आपके रोज की जिंदगी के लिए जो चाहिए होता है, that is the very purpose for which you have taken your incarnation on this planet, your life's purpose. It helps you to reconnect with that more easily.
So it's like a quick recharge कर सकता है, right?
Yes, definitely.
So can you explain, describe a typical sound healing session कैसा होता है?
पहले तो क्लाइंट से सवाल किए जाते हैं कि उनको स्पेसिफिकली क्या चाहिए, उनकी एक्सपेक्टेशंस क्या होती हैं, मतलब क्या है, वो जाना जाता है बाय द हीलर. Then according to their expectations, or their requirements, as is judged by the healer, you modulate a particular recipe of healing for the particular client, and then you go according to that process for these many hours and these many days. These many hours into these many days it is done. And so yeah, and you will use these different instruments, like the healers will use these different instruments to do the healing. And during the healing, the client or the patient, you can say, will be in like a hypnotic state or in a meditative state, you can say.
I remember the session taken, like I felt because we were asked to lie down, and then the sound healing was with the singing bowl, that healer was doing this following. Then we actually felt very sleepy, and many people were actually sleeping and snoring. It was a few years back in my office, it was organized.
Yeah, my mentor has a very beautiful term for it. He calls it snoring competition. So पहले डिस्क्लेमर दिया जाता है कि इस सेशन के दौरान बहुत सारी चीजें हो सकती है, या तो आपको रोना आ सकता है, या बहुत हंसना आ सकता है, या आपको लगेगा कि पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है, आजू बाजू के लोग बहुत सीरियसली सोए हुए हैं, मुझे कुछ एहसास नहीं हो रहा है, ऐसा भी हो सकता है. या फिर आपको सुनाई दे सकता है कि थर्राटों की कंपटीशन हो रही है. It's a snoring competition.
It was literally like because around me there are different sides से मुझे बहुत सारा snoring का आवाज आ रहा था, and I was not sleeping. However, I was in like very much drowsy state and very sleepy state, and just hearing all the noises of snoring around. It was, yeah.
The fact is that sleep also takes you to one of the higher frequencies of the brain waves, okay, which is not usually acknowledged by the human being, and they say effect चला गया, but उसका opposite जो है वो सच्चाई होती है कि during the sleep there is a high level genetic engineering and healing that can be actually happening.
Exactly, that deep healing is happening while sleeping.
Yes, healing is happening.
Exactly. So, is there any misconception have you ever faced about sound healing, or some kind of myth around? It's not many, I think, aware of how beautiful is the technique. So, have you faced any, in your experience, any misconception?
Very remote area, but very remote one, but yeah, some Indian families, like जहाँ पे ग्लोबल एक्सेप्टेंस कम है, ऐसा बोल सकते हैं, या जो है एक खौफ सा रहता है this is something Chinese and it is something like a Chinese occult or Chinese tantric thing. So they'll be like, ये कोई चाइना का तंत्र मंत्र कर रहे हैं, इससे पता नहीं क्या होगा. So I've heard this, but it was a very like one very remote memory. But yeah, this was one thing that I wanted to say that can be there. Yes, it does happen.
Yes, possibly there.
लगता है कि चाइनीज तंत्र मंत्र जैसा कुछ हो रहा है, कुछ तो कर रहे हैं और उससे पता नहीं किसका वशीकरण करेंगे. Like that.
Sound healing, that's what is coming. Sound healing and this singing bowl is very much like relatable to China, and so people must be having some kind of fear of being, being under influence of Chinese with this healing modality.
एंड इट्स वेरी सैड कि हंसना भी आता है जब ये सुनते हैं ये चीज, तो हंसना भी आता है कि लोग इंडिया के होकर के जहाँ पे नाद की उपासना की गई है, एंड India is the mother or the father, whatever you want to call it, for anything that connects to sound. That country has to talk about sound as a healing modality to be connected with some other country's occult mechanism. Why? I mean, it is pure negligence, pure denial. That's all it is. However, yes, that is one of the myths that I have come across. Another thing, not really a myth, but yeah, you can say a misunderstanding is sound healing is not equal to music therapy. Okay, like some people mistake that also. Yes, you can say that music is also a sound healing mechanism, is also a healing mechanism through sound. But what in the modality or the stream of sound healing is used, there is some क्या बोलते हैं, जैसे कि इंडियन भी ह्यूमन बीइंग है और चाइनीज भी ह्यूमन बीइंग है और अमेरिकन भी ह्यूमन बीइंग है, लेकिन तीनों के आपको फोटो को देखते ही पता चल जाता है कि ये इस कंट्री को बिलोंग करते हैं, ये इस कंट्री को बिलोंग करते हैं ना. उसी तरह से आपको मोडालिटी के प्रैक्टिस को देख करके पता चलेगा कि दिस इज sound healing and this is music therapy. That's all it is. There is nothing wrong in mixing them or anything about it. It's just one small misunderstanding that can be there, and the more you educate yourself about it, it's better. You'll be at a better place.
Yes, it's more about educating them, and that's why me and you are here to spread this awareness about sound healing and this other healing modalities, of course. तो ऑब्वियसली इंडिया में जैसे हम लोग बेल्स का तो यूज बहुत ही करते हैं मंदिरों में, घंटा, एंड दिस अ बेसिक साउंड थिंग. सो इट्स लाइक वेरी मच इंडियन से कनेक्टेड है साउंड हीलिंग. सो पीपल शुड अंडरस्टैंड दैट दिस इज द बेसिक. हम मंदिरों में घंटा बोलो या घर में भी घंटी जो बजाते हैं, सो दिस, और इवन शंख. सो देयर आर this is a beautiful connection of this modality, just that the instrument may be different, however the sound again is a sound and vibration and frequency which can be used for healing, just that modalities are different. And music therapy,
I always have a basic theory, like it's not, it is but not connected to the question, but the fact is that like I already said, sound is the origin of the whole universe. Similarly, sound is the origin of the 5 great elements that you might be knowing in the spiritual practices. That is the Prithvi, Ap, Tejo, Vayu, Akash, जिसको हम बोलते हैं
संस्कृत में, earth, water, air,
water, fire,
space, water.
Yes, all these 5 elements have also taken birth from sound, and you can use sound to heal any problems connected to any of these 5 elements. As simple as that.
So it's all about the energy, vibration and frequency, so connection.
Yes. So that is what it is, and you made a beautiful reference. So with that I like to tell कि जैसे आपने कहा कि मंदिरों में घंटी बजाई जाती है और घर में भी घंटी बजाई जाती है, that is definitely one of the sound healings, and it's sad that people use it but are not aware of it. उसको बस एक क्या बोलते हैं, प्रैक्टिस की तरह, एक रूल की तरह बस किया जाता है, और it ends at that. If you do it with the awareness, it's just that उस awareness के साथ जब किया जाता है ना, उसका effect multifold हो जाता है. It's just about that.
True,
Okay?
very true.
तो जो भी घंटी होती है, मंदिर में भी होती है, घर में भी होती है, it is made up of bell metal. It's called as bell metal, and bell metal is usually a combination of copper and tin.
Yeah.
Okay, copper is a metal that is connected to Venus, and tin is a metal that is connected to Jupiter. Okay, Venus and Jupiter, love and wisdom.
Wow, such a good
Love,
combination.
Jupiter. Okay, Shukra and Guru.
Wow.
Okay, so they instantly give you love and wisdom.
Exactly. So,
What's more?
to my understanding, even when we like use this ghanti bell at home, so we do use for clearing the space. Like जैसे हम साउंड हीलिंग में भी as you say it mentioned, like आप होम के एनर्जी को भी क्लेंस कर सकते हैं. तो actually we are doing the cleansing thing with the bells and rings, ringing the bells. However, many are not aware of why and how it is happening. So,
उनको
well,
ऐसा लगता है वो भगवान के लिए है, और भगवान के लिए नहीं है. Like भगवान बुरा
अपने
मान
एनर्जी
जाएंगे
स्पेस
कि ये
को तो पहले क्लियर करो, तब ना
बहुत.
कनेक्शन होगा भगवान के साथ.
हाँ, so it is like as though it is meant for for भगवान to hear you. ऐसे उसके बिना भगवान सुनेंगे नहीं, या फिर वो भगवान के सुनने के लिए नहीं, वो भगवान के नहीं, आपके सुनने के लिए होता है.
एग्जैक्टली, आपके सुनने के लिए आपके स्पेस को पहले क्लियर करो, तब ना आप कनेक्शन करोगे. Well, right. So, can you share some, few beautiful success stories? I'm sure you might be having many. So, कुछ couple of stories, real life, how sound healing actually impact किया है. So, would like to know.
Success stories are multiple. I'll just share a recent one that happened. There was this very old, he had come to learn the healing, and he was around 80, 82 years. There was one uncle, and he, after one of the sessions, it was done exclusively for like leg pain. He couldn't sit down, and he used to use a stick to walk. He had to use the aid for walking aid. But after that one particular healing session that was done for the leg pain, he demonstrated himself. Nobody even asked him, but he demonstrated. He walked from his chair to another corner of the table, and he patted the other person in front of him, and he said, आपने देखा मैं बिना लकड़ी के चल के आया यहाँ तक.
Wow, that's amazing. Just after one session, you mean?
Yeah. Yes, and that was just one of the demo sessions, just for the students to learn.
Yeah, that's
so
wonderful.
Recent memories. Apart from that, see, I've seen it working on cancer. There are people who have reversed from the cancers, and there are people who have used it during their stages of chemotherapy, during the healing stages, and that has helped them to revive. It has helped in any you name the like psychological ailment, and I can show you the benefits. But yes, like ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity, schizophrenia, depression, suicidal tendency, and financial blocks. There it definitely helps. Then career blocks, relationship blocks, that also it helps. Physical ailments like chronic respiratory disorders, bronchitis, asthma, and headaches, chronic headaches, chronic joint pains, especially knee joint pains, gut related problems. Okay, you name it. Like I said, you name it and it will be there.
Wow. That's so wonderful. Yeah. So, can anyone be a sound healer, or do you need any special training for that?
Both yes and no, or both no and yes. I can say everyone can be a sound healer. Yes,
does that have
anybody can dance.
Do this
So
have
anybody
some special talent of music understanding or something like that?
Yes, I was just coming to that. So first, let me say why I said no. That is, anybody can be a sound healer. If you want to be a healer to others, definitely it will be better if you equip yourself with the basic knowledge of it. It is not very complicated. Take it from me, it's not very complicated. You just need to find a right mentor, find a good mentor, and get yourself trained. If you have the right intentions, you will reach it, right? Uh, Apart from that, if it is meant for your own healing, you can do it right sitting at home, even without like big fancy things. Also, it's very simple to follow self healing through sound healing. I can even tell you certain techniques right now. So yes, both no and yes. No, if you want to heal others, equip yourself. If you're wanting to practice it at your own home level for your own family and yourself, there are certain things that you can do where, and especially as an Indian, in an Indian family, though, it is a part of your daily ritual, so you don't need to do anything fancy. You're already doing stuff. You just need to be aware of it and do it more consciously and awarely, I can say, with more awareness. It will create the benefit multifolded. I mean, it will create a multifolded effect for you. Okay, so
So learning of different kind of frequency of this sound healing. So that will need, of course, some special training, right? Like how, in what frequency you'll be using the sound.
Yes. So frequency, how do you use the instruments, and what are the combinations that you have to use? What are the combination of bowls that you have to use? What are the combination of strikers that you have to use, and other instruments that you could be using? And in what way you have to strike the particular instrument? Yes. And which place you have to place it, etc. It's not a very complicated thing, but as I said, it's just a small technique, very small technique, but better equip yourself with it. That's all. Equip yourself with it and do it.
Right. So can you share some quick techniques or tips that how can someone get started with the sound healing at a home, and like how can they incorporate sound healing in their daily life? Like,
yes. First thing is, if you have bells at your home and if you're using them, then be aware when you use it the next time that this particular bell's sound is actually meant for my own purification, for my own Akash element, your ether element purification is happening through that. Okay. When you go to temples and you're sounding the bell, that you should actually try to stand right below the bell, not that you are behind or ahead of it and then you try to sound it, think that the sounding it is important. No, standing just below it so that the vibration hits you at the crown chakra, that's important, because that is what is going to create the impact. So sound it while you're standing right below it. That's going to create an instant sound healing for you. Do that. Next thing is connect with your breath. Any time of the day, just take out all the chaos from your head, sit down, close your eyes, just connect with your breath, with the inflow and outflow of breath. Chant Omkar 3 times, plain Omkar, and then you can do with the oo and ma sound again 3 times. Do that. It's one of the best and basic foundations of sound healing. So you are practicing sound healing when you're doing that. You can do that. There's another one. I can instantly give you a demo of that. You just help me with it, and the audience also can join to get it. Whoever is listening, please join in with us and you will get the benefit of it live. Yes, so let's keep our hands up towards the ceiling, the palms facing towards the ceiling. Okay. Yes, we'll be chanting hum from the throat. Hum, okay, H-A-M or H-U-M, as you want to sound it. Hum, but you'll be feeling the vibration going from your feet up to your hands. Okay, so with me. Hum. Hum. One more time. After you have done that, you'll be feeling energy in your palms. Do you feel the energy in your palms right now? Are you
I feel
feeling the
certain
center of
vibration in, like, especially in the body part, like, from like navel to your chest and throat, and like even to height.
Yes, you can feel that, right? And you might feel a tingling sensation in the hand, especially when you
There's
do
something
this.
in right hand side, not in the left hand. I mean, right hand, I'm feeling that kind of vibration.
As you keep doing it more, you'll feel it on, like, both sides, and you'll feel it in every part a lot. And so what you can do is just basic 3 times hum up, and then you can try aiming at whomever you want to heal, okay, like your
Oh.
own family member or object, okay, or your own self. Then just keep it over your own heart, okay, or your own belly, wherever you want to heal, okay, whichever part you want to heal. But preferably, like, most of, if you're not sure of what you just want to heal yourself, like, whole body heal karna hai, then just keep it on your heart, because from there all the other organs get connected and the healing happens, because that is a healing center. So just keep it there again, and then chant Hamkar again 3 times.
Okay. It's really so
And you
simple.
can,
Yeah. We just need to put the intention of that, taking the vibration, and just do it three times. Right?
even without intention, and initially for beginners and all, intention is something very complicated. They're like, God knows what it is, right? So don't let them not go into that complication. For already practitioners of healing, it is not a big deal. Yes, विजुअलाइजेशन इंटेंशन आ जाता है अपने आप से, पर जब बिगिनिंग स्टेज में होते हैं ना, तो लेट देम जस्ट थिंक कि हाँ मुझे हील होना है, तो हील होना है उतना वो सोचते हैं अपने दिमाग में और बस रखते हैं, या फिर सिर्फ एक्सपेरिमेंट के लेवल पे ही देखते हैं, बोल रहे हैं तो ट्राई तो करके देख लेते हैं। उस भी एक एंगल से अगर कर भी लेते हैं ना, तो फायदा ही होगा, उनका नुकसान तो नहीं होगा।
Yeah, definitely, I'm sure.
फायदा ज्यादा होगा।
Right. So thank you so much. It was so wonderful and very, very informative. Like, for me, it was definitely enlightening. So many, how beautifully you have given so simple techniques, and yes, all the instruments of sound healings that you have discussed was really, very much informative. Thank you so much. It was like really amazing discussion, and I'm really thankful that you are here today with us. Thank you so much for coming in the show.
The joy was equally mine. Thank you for having me on the show and for this beautiful opportunity. It was a joy for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you once again. सो फ्रेंड्स, आज के एपिसोड में हमने साउंड हीलिंग को एक्सप्लोर किया और देखा कैसे वाइब्रेशंस और फ्रीक्वेंसी हमें हील कर सकता है। As Dr. Ishwari has explained so beautifully all the science and the importance of this sound healing technique, and how we can actually include this in our daily life and get benefit for better sleep, releasing all emotional pain or blockages, even financial blockages, and bring peace and happiness in our life. Sound healing can contribute in overall healing, be it physical, emotional, or any spiritual, or any healing required for your any part of your life. So to live a better and happy life. और कैसा लगा आज का एपिसोड हमें जरूर बताइए। डू शो योर लव इन लाइक, कमेंट एंड शेयर। और आर्किड यूनिवर्स को फॉलो जरूर कीजिए फॉर ऑल द फ्यूचर अपडेट्स। डॉक्टर ईश्वरी से कनेक्ट करने के लिए नीचे कमेंट सेक्शन में लिंक दिया गया है। डू DM her फॉर ऑल योर क्वेरीज। So with this note, I take your leave today. मिलते हैं फिर से next Sunday with another interesting, enlightening episode to contribute in your journey. Till then, do take care of yourself and tune into the right frequency of sound for a joyful life journey. Good night.